These gray fucking hairs. Jesus fucking stress. I need to fucking gray paint stuff for my fucking hair. Look at this. Nothing, Mom. No. It's okay. I'm just doing my show, Mom. No, it's not on TV, Mom. No. Mom, I'll show you later, okay, Mom? I is Sonny Vega, but you probably already know that, and if you don't, well, you're welcome. I'm here. A couple things I want to get to in regards to tonight and the basketball game. That's not tonight. That's Friday. They take 3 days off. I don't know why. It pisses me off. But there's a hockey game that I'm very interested in. I'm in like with very much so. And a couple of headlines I want to get to. But first, in regards to what happened last night, going 2-1. I should have went 2-0. I should have went 2-0 with the Sin City, Las Vegas Golden Knights of Nevada. Right? We had them. And a big blowout with the Houston Rockets. I loved them. That was a very big play of mine. I got suckered into that second half line, taking the under 110.5. It went way over. Hi, Taylor. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you yet again. So that was last night, 2-1. Hitting at 8-4 this week, and that's not a bad thing. Should have been 8-3. Should have been 8-3. I shouldn't have hit that bet button at that halftime basketball second half line. But as we proceed, one game I'm in like with tonight, we're going to get to that as well. Some of the headlines that are ongoing today. The Cleveland Browns, yeah, they're going to be part of Hard Knocks this season for the NFL, if you believe that. Now, this is what I call a shit show. This is literally a shit show, right? We'll get to see what these guys actually fucking do behind closed doors, you know. It's probably like a fucking carnival. What goes through these guys' minds? Well, how do they operate? There's probably like a clown juggling and a popcorn machine in this facility, in this practice. Who knows what they do there, you know? There's probably like animals and horses, the barn. It's a carnival. We'll get to see that. It'll be like a train wreck. Everyone's going to tune into this one, I'm sure of. As we proceed, some of the things I want to get into is this legalization of gambling thing. And there's a lot of bad takes there, right? A lot of people that don't know are just talking off the top of their head or out of their fucking ass. But you know what? I'm surprised that there's some higher up, some professionals that I very much disagree with. So I've heard a few times, listen, compromising of a basketball game, it won't happen. Why? Because you know what? LeBron James has all the money in the world. He's not going to get paid off. Well, to that I say this. There's a couple of variables here that need to be understood. Okay? Oh, by the way, if anyone has any questions, go ahead. Feel free to ask them. I might get to them or I might not. So whatever. Give me a break. This is my thing here. So just watch and you're welcome. So these are a couple of variables here in regards to this. Okay, so LeBron James, yeah, he's not going to get a payoff, right, to throw a game, to shave some points. No, he won't, right? But there's other avenues here, right, to penetrate, to manipulate, right? Maybe I have a unflattering photo or a unflattering video, perhaps, of, I don't know, Tristan Thompson, perhaps, right? So no, he has all the money in the world. He's not going to take my money. But hey, there's a thing called blackmail, extortion, right? Make sure the game doesn't go over, Tristan. Make sure you don't win by more than 7, Tristan. Make sure you don't get more than 11 rebounds tonight, Tristan. Listen, let's not be naive here, right? Anything that leads me to believe that now that it's legalized, it won't happen. It's been happening. But it's been happening. How can you tell me that it's not going to happen? Why will it not happen? What, the integrity fee? That's going to stop it? Listen, I'll tell you what. Successful crimes are going to continue to be successful. Hackers are going to find a way to hack. Shooters are going to shoot. Burglars are going to burglarize. It's been happening. Every code can be cracked, right? So there's variables here. Also, another variable. Harm, threats to one's family. No, I have all the money in the world. I don't need your fucking money. No, but guess what? Didn't something like this happen with Stormy Daniels, for example? Hey, that's your daughter? Good. Good on you, right? Something like that happened. It was a bit of a threat, was it not? The same thing. Well, doesn't anyone watch the movies anymore? Liam Neeson, Bruce Willis, Die Hard, Nicolas Cage, Snake Eyes. Like, doesn't anybody watch the movies anymore? What are you guys just doing? Watching my YouTube page all the time? Probably not, but my mom watches it, so that's all I care about. So whatever, dude. So this is my thing. Those are two variables. Also, if we're going to talk money, well, you know what? Yeah, J.R. Smith makes a lot of money. He can't be compromised financially, but he might be compromised with a threat to his family, perhaps. Let's talk real. I don't want to say these things, but hey, we'd be naive not to think that these things do not exist. There's match fixing all the time in Europe. Recently, Donaghy in the NBA, right? Let's not be naive. It has happened for a very long time, and nothing stops me from believing legalization or that it's not going to continue happening. And I believe maybe at a higher level now, because the doors are open, right? The doors are open now. There's another variable here as well. If we're going to talk finances, yeah, you know what? There might not be a Tom Brady that's going to want to take my money or needs my money. But you know what? There's this little small football league in Canada, right? And I don't know if you know this, but they really don't get paid too much money. The refs have part-time jobs on top of their part-time jobs. How much money do you think they make? You know what an extra $50K would do for them? To manipulate a nothing game in the middle of the season? Especially in the NBA, look. How easy is it to manipulate? This is what kills me. You know how easy it is to manipulate, to buy someone? Not financially, but to get someone to throw a game midway through the NBA season where the players don't even really give a shit? Come on. Especially on an over and under that really doesn't mean anything in the standings, right? Tim Donaghy. There's also a competition factor here that needs to be addressed, right? Maybe he didn't need the money, Pete Rose, but he wanted to compete. These guys are professional athletes. They want to win on a daily basis. He might not want the money, needed the money, but he wanted to win. He wanted to beat his bookie. What, are these not valid arguments here? Michael Jordan didn't need the money when he bet $3,000 a hole in golf. Are players going to be able to bet? Probably not. Probably not. I remember Allen Iverson, halftime in an All-Star game, not too sure how long ago it was quite a while, obviously. All-Star game, halftime, he started betting all the media and press people in the middle of the court, saying, I bet any of you guys right now that we're going to win this game. We're going to come back and win this game. They're down by a bunch. And I think they did. But this is what it is. Betting isn't just finances. It's a drug. It's an addiction. People want to win, right? They want to get off on that adrenaline rush. It's a need. It's a competitive factor that also takes place here. No, it's not about the money. But I could see a player betting another player how much they're going to score tonight over how much they're going to score tonight. It can get manipulated. We'd be fools to think not. To think otherwise, we really would be fools. It's been happening forever. Seth Blatter. Everything runs on money and bribes and so on and so forth and blackmails. Do you guys not watch the show Billions? Hello? What are you guys doing? Right? It's that simple, guys. Seth Blatter, FIFA. How many bribes? How come the Olympics were in that city this year and not that city? Well, what do you think it was? Because that city had a better stadium, better infrastructure. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, guys. And for me to think that a CFL game or an NBA game, or a college basketball game, Division II, can't be manipulated? Psst, come on. Let's not be naive. Other things I want to talk to you about, but I'm running out of time here. So that was that. That's my take on that. Let's not be naive. Let's get to tonight's game. We got the Washington Capitals at home to the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a huge game. Huge. Pivotal is an understatement. The Caps win this game tonight, they're up 3-1. Right? Pretty much done. If Tampa wins, they go back home tied 2-2. Anybody's series all of a sudden. I think there's a lot of pressure on the Washington Capitals to win this game, which I believe they will get done. Or else, those 2 games that they won in Tampa are all for nothing. I'm 3-0 on this series so far. I had the Caps game 1 and game 2. Why? Because I explained yesterday or the day before that I believe that the Caps will win this series from the beginning. I believe they will win the Cup over the Vegas Knights, but that's a different story for a different day. So betting this series before game 1, Caps win the series, that was my calculated opinion. And that's what I'm going with. However, going into game 3, I said, you know what? Does Tampa Bay get swept here? Maybe, but I don't think so. And if Tampa Bay is going to get a win, it's going to be tonight. I'm going with my theory. I'm sticking with it. So Tampa did get that win. So I'm 3-0 in this series. And now I'm going back to my initial, right? Exactly. The Washington Capitals win this series. I don't know about the next game, but tonight I believe it's such pivotal and it's very important. Could you imagine if they give this game to Tampa? Wow. That would be a huge momentum switch. Huge. So I'm going with Washington Capitals and at -110. Are you kidding me? Really? Yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving it a lot. That's what I'm doing tonight. 8-4 on the week. Hoping to go 9-4. And that's me. I is Sonny Vega. The Washington Capitals hope to get it done. Anything else we need to talk about? No, Mom, I'm not smoking, Mom. Fuck. No. Oh. I love you. What else do we have to get to here? Johnny Cash. Yeah, I'm going to sing a Johnny Cash song. Request. Sooner, Lisa. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. Something like that. Right? I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Something like that. Why do you shoot a man in Reno? To watch him die. Goodbye. If I ever fucking close